Hi, I'm Walter, and this is my adventure to discover myself. Oh Now I Know is an interactive digital storybook with age-appropriate characters, sign language glossary, A1 CEFR vocabulary, which is accessible and inclusive for all young learners. For your information, during our practicum, we've given the book to Year 4 and PPKI students to test out this innovation. All in all, they really liked the book. Are you interested? You can scan the QR code, refer the user manual, download the book, view as PowerPoint, and there you go. Happy reading!
Hi, as we are now living in the 21st century, which is an era of technological advancement, we have experienced a whole new digital world around us. In addition to this, we as a group have created a digital storybook named A-Ssyst. A-Ssyst stands for A1 Stories for Young Silent Students. It is a digital storybook that is created to build vocabularies and comprehension skills for primary grade English language learners through reading comprehension. This digital storybook is also added with sign language to help students with hearing impairment in reading and comprehending the word in text better. The main idea of creating this digital storybook is to promote the value of acceptance and inclusivity that exists in our society. We believe that through instilling this kind of moral value at a young age will help these children to grow up to be a better person with a sense of acceptance, belonging, and to help them realize that it is okay to feel different and be different from one another. Because at the end of the day, these kind of differences will unite us as we can help each other through our own skills and abilities that we have in oneself. We have chosen to add sign language in our text because as we go through few online reading access or websites, we can see that there are only several websites that offers hearing impaired and speech impaired students with sign language storybooks. So we think why not we created one to help them in reading and comprehending the word better. Because with the use of sign language in text, they will be able to get to know what does it mean, and they can use the word to converse with each of them using sign language.
In order to see the effectiveness of our product, an online test is conducted on 3 different pupils from the age of 7 to 9 years old. They are from the same background, which has low vocabulary levels. The vocabulary test is extracted from the words based on the storybook. It will test them in 3 sections. The first section is the verb section, which they will choose one correct answer according to the picture, which is the verb. The second one is shape section. They need to pick the correct shape according to the pictures. And the last one is noun section. Noun section is where they need to carefully analyze the picture and then click on the correct word. After the pre and post test is done, we have analyzed the result. Even though the 3 of them aren't able to get full marks for the post test, however, from the pre and post test, we can see that there is a significant increase in their total mark. The first one, for the boy who is at the age of 7, from the pre-post 5 out of 15 points, he is able to get 9 out of 15 points for post test. The duration between pre and post test is a gap within a week. Within a week, they need to make full use of the book, where they need to reread the books few times and then practice the vocabulary exercises. After a week, we will again submit the link to the families. They need to answer the same test with the same questions, the same choices of answers after they use the storybook. So from here, we can see that the use of the storybook somehow increases their vocabulary retention, because the scores from pre-test to the post-test has a significant increase. Let's take a look at a 9-year-old girl student. For pre-test, she is able to get 7 out of 15 points, but for post-test, she got 12 out of 15 points. Based on these tests, there is no denial that our book is very effective for level 1 students, because the vocabulary prepared is very easy, and they can also refer the word to the pictures included in the book.
Inclusion is a philosophy that embraces the idea that everyone has something of value to contribute and everyone has a right to belong.